Boom. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Tuesday, October 29th, 2019. I looked at that and had a double take, like too many nines for a second. Like, I don't know. It was just, it threw me off. So we are so glad that you guys are on here. And if you are a first timer, make sure you comment the word first timer in the chat. That way you're entered for a very special first timer gift surprise. So you might win. You never know. So far we have Dee Dee Blair and Amy Rowe on here. Congratulations. Thanks for getting on for your first time call. I'm excited because we get to run through these quick little announcements that I've got, and then our little shout outs, and then I get to introduce, oh, you're welcome, Dee Dee. I get to introduce our guest speaker tonight, and I know it's going to be so beneficial for your business. So let's begin with our shout outs really quick on the top 10 for recruits. So far this month, there's two people, Ashley Goebel and Michelle Munger, that have sponsored two people each. So congratulations to you guys. And all of these people that I list have already sponsored one. You still have a couple of more days to get someone. Maddie Swain, Lisa Harrison, Amber Hardbarger, Barbara Wade, Amanda Shahan, Andrea Ryder, Brianna Roffey, Danielle Politich. I don't know if I'm saying your name. I wish you'd get on so you would correct me because I really don't know. Jessica Carlisle, congratulations. Brenda Embry, Natai Sheets, Sarah Caceres, Mariah Parsons, Cammie Bean, Mandy Seitz, Jennifer Freem, Adrian Atkins, Cassie Lance, Tracy Morgan, Charlene Hammond, Donna Carter, Holly Cullen, LaTori Garrett. Congratulations to all of you. Holly Cullen texted me earlier, and she won't be on because it's her anniversary. And then real quick, if you could keep Consuelo in your prayers. She's in the hospital right now. So just be praying for her health, that she will get better and so she can get back to her little family and her Scentsy business. And I know she hates missing these, but she's not feeling very well. So I have to give a huge shout out to Jessica Carlisle. Her whole team kicked the queue this month and they hit director numbers again. So a huge shout out to you and your amazing team, Jessica. Congratulations to Debbie Eskridge and Megan Michael on your new promotion to director. We are so proud of you. And again, Sarah Caceres for making superstar director, but that was last month, but we're still celebrating and happy for you as well. Our top 10 leaders in PRV. Now you are in the top 10 of 1,239 people when I'm reading this. So that gives you a perspective of where you are at on your personal sales this month, okay? In 10th place, Jessica Pettit. 9th, Amy Rowe. Congratulations, you're in 9th place out of 1,239 people on here. 8th place, Heather Gorsuch. Amy, you're right on my tail. Okay, we better have a little challenge. Let's see who can get more by the end of the month between you and I, because you are on my coattails, probably by pennies. Let's see. I'm gonna make a phone call and see if I can get a 6-pack sold. 7th place, Debbie Eskridge. 6th place, Sarah Caceres. 5th place, Cammie Beam. 4th place, Mandy Martin. 3rd place, Jessica Carlisle, who's on here. 2nd place, Maddie Swain, who is on here. And 1st place, Megan Michael, who is a newly promoted director. So here she is, not only making director, but also leading the way, you guys, in top PRV for this week. So congratulations to all of you. And I'm going to tell you, my only announcement's not very exciting. I mean, read the news tab, I'm guessing, is what I'm about to tell you, but I just discovered that Jenna the giraffe is gone. Not that I really miss her much. I don't know. I mean, did y'all care for her? Jessica's like, yes, I loved her. I guess because I have a 20-year-old son and Buddy's just, I don't get that excited over Buddies. I got more excited over the holiday hand soaps and maybe hoarded the cranberry tinsel ones and gave the rest of them to my customers and kept all those for myself. It's an obsession. It's a problem. So that is our announcements tonight. Let me get to, hi Rachel, I see you. Okay, good. Okay, so here we have to get your little introduction, if you will. So our guest speaker, y'all, I absolutely adore her. She is a star director. She joined in February of 2016. She was the top 100 to Africa. She has been on the top 50 slingshot, the annual mentor award 4 times, and she's already earned it for the 2019/2020 year. She is a mom of 5, a mini farmer, a crazy busy mom that makes absolutely 0 excuses. So y'all are in for the biggest treat. Rachel, Pence, thank you so much for getting on here and speaking to all of us tonight. We are so excited to hear from you.
Hi, I hope I have good service because it's so hit or miss where I live. So I hope you can see me okay because I'm excited. Okay, you can
see me and hear me? And see you, yes.
Okay, good. I always get really nervous because sometimes when we do our Zooms, it's like 5 minutes I'm on and then it cuts off. It's a mess. So I'm gonna get rolling just in case my service doesn't cooperate that much. And I'm super excited to talk to you guys tonight. I'm going to kind of talk to you about just the way that my brain works. It's kind of random and kind of just have to roll with it. So we're going to kick off with, I talked to some people a couple days ago actually about expanding your customer base and ways to expand your customer base and what you do when when you can't find anybody to buy, when you can't find anybody to host, all of those things. And to really kick that off, I want to talk to you guys about why it is so important for us to still party and for us to, focus on trying to find parties. And you guys have an amazing upline that has tons and tons of different ideas that can really kind of, spark your imagination and innovative things to do, to really do that. But I am very, very, passionate, I guess you could say, about the fact that we need to still be partying. I know that a lot of people don't party anymore and they shy away from the word party and they don't want to do home parties and all of these things. And I'm here to tell you that I think that if that's you, you need to change your thinking, because although it may make you uncomfortable, it's something that is a pillar of this business, a pillar of network marketing, direct sales, all of it. It's something that's crucial and so important. And I think personally, it can make a difference in being successful and not successful with your business. So, and I hope that you can see me because it looks like it's kind of off and on for me. Heather, hop on if it's bad. Because I can always try my other Wi-Fi. But yeah, so why parties are so crucial and why they're so important. So I want to kick it off really with a story about an example of why you need to be partying. And that is when I first started, there was a girl that I went to high school with. She hosted a home party. At her home party, her sister booked a home party. At her sister's home party, I met a girl named, I'm trying to think exactly of the timeline. And remember, this was almost 4 years ago. At her sister's home party, I met a girl named Sarah. And at Sarah's home party, I met a girl named, what even was her name? I want to say, what was her name? Oh, that's bad. I can't remember her name. No Name. A girl named No Name. Whatever her name was. I met a girl named whatever, and at her party I met a girl named Becca. Okay, so if you're noticing, I'm making sure that when I'm at one party, I'm always booking other parties at these parties. So at Becca's party, so I met a girl named Becca. A year later, Becca called me, hey, I want to have a home party myself. So at Becca's party, I met a girl named Tiffany. Tiffany had a home party. At Tiffany's party, I met a girl named Nikki. Nikki decided to have a home party. Nikki was one of my most recent recruits. And then turn around a couple weeks later, and Becca, a couple parties ago, she joined. So that is how I'm consistently earning annual mentor, because you can only recruit so many people. You only know so many people. And the only way that you're going to be able to continue to earn those awards, be able to continue to recruit, be able to continue to earn incentives is to be meeting new people. So why I wanted to tell you that entire timeline was because if you notice, I'm meeting all of those people at these parties. And that's just the highlights of those parties. That's not the other parties that they had from those parties. That's not the customers that I gained from those parties. That's not the customers' families that I gained from those parties. That's just the highlights. So when you really think about it, me doing that one home party 4 years ago has probably given me at least 100 new customers, minimum. So if I wouldn't have done that one home party, there's lots and lots of people I would have never met. I mean, when you really think about it, probably thousands and thousands of dollars in sales I never would have had if I wouldn't have went to that one home party. So it is crucial, you guys, to be still doing these. I know they're uncomfortable, and I know it's weird to get up in front of a group and speak and all these things, and it can be uncomfortable, but it is important, okay? So the home party, when you're at the home party, again, you have to make it a goal to book other parties. So for example, one of the things that I do is I do booking bags. I love booking bags. I have 3 booking bags, and I tell people with these booking bags that if they book a party, they get to get whatever's in the bag for free at their party. And I'll put a mini warmer, a 6-pack of wax, whatever you feel like, whatever's in your budget. It doesn't have to be a lot, because remember, it's a surprise. So whatever is in your budget, live within your means, even in your business. Don't go promise $50 warmers if you're a brand new consultant, but promise a 6-pack of scent circles. Super, super inexpensive. But it's still a surprise, and it's free, and they're going to love it and be excited about it. So booking bags, booking necklaces. And guys, when I tell you this, I'm for real. I do these things. They're literally sitting in my office right in front of me. So I'm not telling you to do something I don't do. Booking necklaces. I give my host 3 of these, and I tell her, get rid of each one of these, and you get an extra half off, an extra $20 in product credit, whatever it is that I'm feeling, no matter however generous I'm feeling. And that makes her work. Okay, that makes her work. I make her work by having her get rid of these. And then I hear her in the background, hey, you need to have a party so she can give these out. And that's having her on my side instead of just a stranger in front of the room trying to tell everybody to buy Scentsy. It makes it easier. It makes my job a lot easier, and it makes it a lot more fun for them to book their own parties and not so icky, Okay, so booking necklaces, booking bags. There's so many other things you guys can do. I don't know if you ever heard of the ticket game, but I do the ticket game. And Heather, was it you that I got it off of a video? Do you do the ticket game? Was it your video that I got it from? Okay. So it's Heather is where I got it. And I do the ticket game. And I kid you not, when I say I do the ticket game, hang on, where's my tickets? Like, I do the ticket game. They're usually spread out on the floor. I do the ticket game. So I will go over how to do it, because you have Heather and she has a video on YouTube, which is where I got it from. But do the ticket game. It's a really great way to guide that home party so that you don't have to stand in front of the crowd and be awkward. It's guiding the entire flow of the party. It's getting you talking to them about hosting, getting you talking to them about joining your team, all of these things, and you're not having to be a Nikki salesperson. So look up the ticket game. The ticket game, I use it at every single one of my home parties all the time. And what's fun is because it's different, you can do it at every home party. So it's not something that you can only do at one. Oh crap, I just met these people 2 weeks ago, I can't do it again. It's different every time, because I do seek and find. So I'm not sure if that's how Heather starts hers, but seek and find, where I explain a warmer and they have to guess the page in the catalog. So I can explain a different warmer every time. It changes every game. So it's really, really fun to do and something different. Another thing that I do, and this is a little extra, but I am extra. So this is extra. And I'll just show you a little bit of it. I bought this thing, and I'll take this to home parties. And I tell them, and I'll stick on here, like you can see some of my tickets are still on here. Extra half off item, free Scentsy Go. And why I have these removable, I'll tell you in a minute. But these I use at my home parties. And then if they want to book a party, they can spin the wheel. And whatever it lands on, they get at their party. But I'm going to stick this behind me. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so there's another idea. I mean, you guys, there's so many different ways that you can get parties booked. But that is a priority, is at a home party is to book other home parties. So say that you don't have time for home parties, legitimately don't have time. Whatever it is that you can't do home parties for, even though I think you should. You have to start thinking outside of the box when it comes to basket parties and online parties too. So basket parties, something I started doing recently that I 100% recommend is come up with a goodie bag for your host that you bring with your basket party. I used to only give things to my host when I picked it up. When I was putting her rewards in. I tried this literally the last couple weeks, and it has came back. It's phenomenal, and you have to do it. I take her a goodie bag. All it is plus size samples. A big thing of counter clean, a cotton cleanup, a big wax sample, a big bath soak sample, but large samples, packaged really nice, really cute. I bring it with me when I deliver her basket party. It kind of makes her feel obligated to actually do something. So I'm not dropping off my parties and getting zero return from it. When I'm bringing her something at the beginning and I'm making it a big deal and putting it in a gift bag and making it like I'm really bringing her a gift, then she feels obligated to actually do something with that basket party. So my basket parties aren't just sitting and doing nothing. I did that a couple weeks ago. $600 party came back, and I gained a ton of new customers. In addition to that, when you're doing your basket parties, you need to be finding some way to reach out to those customers, because again, we're expanding our customer base. That's our goal. So this is where you have to get creative. What are you going to do when you're not at a home party to meet these people face to face, to build a relationship with these people? What I do personally is I do an online party, like an online event, not really a party. I don't do a ton of stuff in it, but an event with every single basket party that goes out. Why I do that is because my host will invite all of her people in. Every time somebody makes an order, I go in and I tell everybody what so-and-so got, and I thank them publicly on the event. And then I add all of them on Facebook. So I add them on Facebook. I don't go in and, as soon as I add them, try to spam them to buy something else. I just add them on Facebook, and then I start following them and saying, hey, I love this picture. Oh my gosh, your kid's so cute. Whatever it is, and building that relationship with these people. And I'm doing that in every single party category. So home parties, as soon as I leave that home party, I'm adding everybody on Facebook. As soon as I open up an online event for every basket party and obviously online party, and I add all those people on Facebook. I add them to my VIP group. I'm building those relationships with these people. As soon as I meet them, to where I'm still fresh in their mind, and they're like, oh, that's the girl from the Cincy party. Okay. And then they follow me and they see my cute kids and I see their cute kids. And then there you go. You have new customers. And again, they may not book a party at that party, but when they're watching you and following you and you're consistently posting and you're consistently working your business and sharing and all of the things, then they're going to continue to follow. And then a lot of them down the road are either going to continue to purchase, or you never know who's going to turn into your next host or your recruit. So you need to be building that relationship after the party. Another really great way for basket parties for you to build that relationship is the giveaway sheets, the giveaway card, the drawing slips. Drawing slips, stick them in that basket party. Have people fill out their information, highlight where you want them to fill out, put a ticket in there that says giveaway for a free warmer every month, whatever you want to do. Again, live within your means, but whatever you can do for your business to intrigue them to do it. And get those drawing slips from your basket party hosts. Plug those people into your workstation. Find them on Facebook if you want to. Add them on Facebook, depending on how you utilize your social media. Add them on Facebook. You already have mutual friends because the host, or at least plug their email into the workstation, to where you they're at least gonna receive your emails and then send these emails too. So utilize, and you have to get creative. It's 2020, so people aren't the same as they used to be. You can't just get 1 million people at a Tupperware party anymore. It doesn't work because we follow each other on Facebook. You don't need to go and find out what so-and-so looks like 10 years later because you just seen her at what she ate for dinner yesterday. So you don't have to do the way that people used to do. Why this business worked 15 years ago isn't how it works now, because we see each other every day. We see what everybody does all the time. So it is harder, but that is why it's your job to get creative. Okay. So a Scentsy home party, that may not sell, but a Taco Tuesday or a Margarita Monday or a craft party like Heather does, whatever it is that you have to do, find a way and find your niche and have people come. If you can't get anybody to book your own party, have your own party. Have your own craft party like Heather does. Have your own Margarita Monday. Have your own Taco Tuesday. Whatever it is, you have to find a way to do it. And then if you still are struggling how to find other people, get out into your community, you guys. And I'm not saying get out and sell Scentsy to everybody. I'm saying get out and make some friends. Get out and go somewhere, go to your kid's soccer practice. Instead of just dropping your kid off at soccer, sit at soccer practice with the other moms. Get to know the other moms. When you go to dance class, don't just drop off. Go in and sit with the other dance moms. Whatever it is, get out into your community. When you see that there's, it's somebody is having a party, go. Even if it's another direct selling company, go, because then you're going to make friends with those people. Add them on Facebook, again, and start to build that authentic relationship so then they can watch your journey and see what you're doing. So you have to get out in the community. You have to do those things. We have to go the extra mile nowadays, really, to get those home parties booked, but they're 100% worth it if you do, okay? And other ways to expand your business is fundraisers. I don't know if you do a lot of fundraisers, but fundraisers are a really, really great way. I love to do fundraisers, and it always gets me new people, always. Every single time. You're always going to get new people. Not only are you getting new people, but you're getting high PRV normally, not all the time, but normally. But I want you to think outside of the box there too. Don't always think, oh, it has to be a middle school. If it's not an elementary school or a middle school, I'm not doing it. You guys, The smaller the fundraiser, the better sometimes, because the majority of the time, so you think about it this way, and this is how I've been thinking about it and telling my team to think about it, is the middle school. When you get that candle packet brought home, what are you going to do with it? Sell like 2 candles if you have to? You don't care, because it's not money coming out of your pocket. I know it sucks and we're terrible humans because we say that, but the majority of people really don't care. They really don't care because it's not money they're paying. They don't have to pay for their kid to go to school, so why do they care if they sell 200 candles? They don't care. It's just going to the PTO anyways. I know that sounds terrible, but it's the way that most people think. It really is. Where if you can find those 10 kid dance classes, or those 4 kid, whatevers, or the Taekwondo mom, or the trip to Washington, D.C., or whatever it is, those are the people you want to find, because those are the people that are paying for those things out of their own pockets. When you have a mom that's paying $2,000 for their kid to play select baseball, they're going to hustle some wax, because that's less money that has to come out of their pocket, opposed to the middle school, which, yeah, you might make 300 packets up, but that's not saying it's going to do any better than a 10-kid fundraiser, to be completely honest, because there's going to be probably 20 kids of that entire 300-kid school that care, because it's not money coming out of their pocket, where out of those 10 kids, all 10 moms all 10 of those moms are going to care, because that's money that they're not paying. So get creative when you're thinking of fundraisers too. And I'm going to give you one of my tips. And I'll actually show you on my phone exactly how to do it. Hang on, okay? You gotta wait.
No, it's my TV, yes.
Okay, I'll fix it in a minute. Okay.
You know the plug that makes it on?
Yes, buddy. I'll fix it. Yeah, I have to turn the plug on.
I can't get that on.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll be in there in a minute.
Okay, it's just going like this.
Okay, I got it.
No, whenever I do it,
You're about to get in trouble. Go. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one of my tips though. So on your Facebook, I want you to go to your search bar. So you can hit your search bar up here, which that might be too dark. Sorry, it's like a happy medium to find something that's dark enough, but not too bright. So go to the search bar, and if you search baseball, for instance, let's search baseball in your Facebook search bar. You can go, I don't know if you know, but there's this little bar right here. You can change what that says. So it's initially going to pop up like a mix of things. If you go to baseball and you hit posts is an option. It's going to show you all of your friends that made a post with the word baseball, okay? So then you can go in and you can see, oh, Jenny made a post about baseball. Jason made a post about baseball. Danielle made a post about baseball. All of these, Stacy, she's the Cincy consultant, so that doesn't matter, but you know what I mean. You can go through and you can see all of these people that have posted about baseball. You can also go in and say posts from, and you can click your groups and pages. Like, you can edit all of these settings and go through, and you can see these people who have made a post about baseball. So let's see. Here's a girl. I'm trying to think on here that looks good. So here's a kid. She posted on a mom. She posted on here about her kids and their baseball team. So why you're going to do that is then you're going to go through and you're going to see, okay, Tiffany posted about baseball. Tiffany, as other Tiffany, this Sarah, they all posted about baseball. You're going to go to Tiffany's Facebook and you're going to see, oh, it's Luke that plays baseball. So then you can message Tiffany and you can say, hey, Tiffany, I know Luke plays baseball. I was curious if you guys have secured your spring fundraiser yet. Authentic, because you know her kid's name and you know what sport it is. So you're not just somebody sending a mass message to everybody. So do that on your Facebook. And that's a really great way to start, because then you're going to, again, find those authentic people that their kids really do play. You know their kid's name. You know what sport they play. So then they're more likely to actually pay attention, okay? Because I'm sure you know, but on social media, there's an algorithm, and there's very few people that see a lot of your posts. Very few people actually see every post that you've made. So you might have posted about a fundraiser 400 times. That doesn't mean that everybody has seen it. That probably means that very few people have seen it, to be completely honest. So you need to do the extra legwork and reach out to those people. Again, do it for dance. Do it for cheerleading. Do it for, again, Washington, D.C., whatever you can think of, you guys. Find out from, go stalk a couple Facebook pages of your friends whose kids in 4th or 5th grade or whatever that goes to a local school. Find out if they're going on a Washington, D.C. trip this spring. Get creative and find those different people. And there's never a fundraiser that's too small. Like I said, to be completely honest, I drop off 2 10-kid fundraisers on Friday. And I would so much rather drop off a 10-kid fundraiser to a dance what's it called? Dance place, whatever. Dance class, we'll go with that. And then a 10-kid fundraiser for a softball team than I would in elementary school. In a heartbeat, I would rather do those because it's 10 packets. It's going to take me 10 minutes to come up with my packets. And the return isn't going to be that much less than the 75-kid fundraiser you could do. And I know this firsthand. I picked up a 10-kid fundraiser and a 75-kid fundraiser in the first week, in 1 week. And the 10-kid fundraiser did better. So I promise you, don't think that, oh, it's only a couple kids, they're not going to do well, because those moms are paying out of their pocket. So those moms are going to hustle the wax, opposed to the school that they really don't care, because they don't care about the PTO anyways. So, you know, you have to get creative. You have to be innovative. It's 2020. We have to really think outside of the box. Another really great way to expand your customer base and to add that PRV, and I know I'm kind of just going off all over the place, but I told you this is the way that my brain works. It doesn't focus on one thing ever. It's just all over the place. And that's why my office looks this way, if you've seen it. But I'm going to stand up and show you one other thing. Well, not just one, but multiple. So this is something else, too, that you can do to expand your customer base, to expand, you know, your PRV for the next couple of months. Gift baskets. All it is super simple. I'm coming up with these, and I'm doing these, you know, packaging these up really nice so that I can share what's in them, how cute they look. And then this entire thing would be a gift basket. I've got some Scentsy soap that I got in the flash sale, a face mask, soap, a stemless wine glass. All this stuff is from Target or the Dollar Tree, so it's super inexpensive for me to throw together, but super easy for parents. And then let me show you another one. I literally went to Target today, so. Okay, so here's some other things too, which if you live near Cincinnati, don't raid my Targets because I got to go back. But I'll show you some other things that I grabbed that are super inexpensive. Are these socks? Best bus driver socks. World's best boss socks. Awesome teacher socks. Throw these with 3-pack of scent circles together for $10. You'll sell a ton of them. Even, and I've noticed with Christmas gifts, you're going to sell a lot more with low price points than you are larger price points. So granted, you might sell you might be able to sell 2 $50 bundles, but if you're able to sell 30 $10 bundles, you're gonna have a whole lot more PRV. So get creative and think low price, cheap gifts. Have them packaged up. You can post a picture of it on Facebook. You just can't post a price if it's anything, you know, any sort of special. But we are allowed to give away little goodies now. That's changed since last year. If it's a mug or something, you're allowed to publicly advertise that price now. So a mug, and it has to be the Scentsy price. It has to be the Scentsy price. But it used to be that we weren't allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that, which is going to be huge for us this Christmas, you guys. It's going to be huge. And obviously you can't add, you know, a Tiffany's bracelet in with a warmer or something. That's insane. But you can add $1 pair of socks. You know what I mean? Like something super inexpensive. And make it a cute little bundle. Package it up. Your presentation matters so much with every aspect of your business, whether it's how you're presenting gift bundles or whether the presentation of you with your storefront, which is your social media platforms. Your presentation matters so much, and you have to make sure that you are your storefront. Your Facebook page is your storefront. Your Instagram is your storefront, and you want it to be nice and professional. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys this because you know this, but keep the bull crap off the Facebook. It doesn't go there. You don't want to turn people off because you have different political views, or turn people off because you have different views on, I don't know, whatever it is. But it's your storefront, and you want to make sure you're treating it as such. But another really good thing about these is if you have them pre-packaged, something that I'm personally doing is I'm packaging up a lot of these, going to have them ready to go on hand so people can grab them. We know we're not publicly allowed to sell stock. Well, I don't know if you do know that you are allowed to sell stock in a Zoom. So you have to share the link one-on-one. You can't share the link publicly, but you can share the link one-on-one. And if you share the link one-on-one, you can sell stock in a Zoom because it's a private chat room type thing. So I'm going to package these up, and I had Edie ask a million times before I even said I was going to do it to make sure that it was. And Edie Pelletier is the compliance queen because she knows and I don't. So I promise you it's allowed. And I'm going to package up a bunch of these super cute, go on there and say, I have this one available. You can pick it up today, $25. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to show them to my friends. And this one-on-one link that I've sent, and it's going to be a couple weeks before Christmas. People are going to need gifts. They're going to come pick them up. I'm going to unload a bunch of my inventory, and that's going to add to my December PRV because I'm going to rebuy that stock for things that I'm going to want after Christmas. So that's going to get rid of my berry snowy spruce and my cranberry, stuff that I'm not going to need after Christmas. It's going to get rid of it, and it's going to give me PRV for December, which, you know, after our shipping cutoff, it can get a little tight. A lot of people don't want to buy once they can't get it to them in time for Christmas. So that's another great way. And of course, every time you do anything like that, expanding your customer base, you want to invite your friends to tell their friends. Give them an initiative to tell their friends. You know, I do a bingo night. And I tell them they get to pick extra numbers if they invite a friend in and their friend accepts the invitation. So make sure that you're using your friends too. I mean, if there's anything that you're getting out of this, it's to think of all the boxes, to check all the boxes, all the things, all the time. You know, we get asked to do giveaways all the time. Hey, can you donate a basket? Can you donate this or whatever? don't make a really expensive basket. Throw a couple bars in, make it really, really cute, and add a gift certificate to where they have to reach out to you to redeem that gift certificate. So then you're adding a new customer, opposed to giving away PRV and giving away stock and giving away money, because you're probably not going to see anything out of it. Where if you give them and I'm not saying go buy a certificate on your PWS, I'm saying make a cute little one up and print it off, make it on Canva, print it, whatever, to where they know they have to come to you to redeem it. And then that's going to give you a new customer, or they're never going to call you, you're not out of the money. So one or the other. So yeah, so just doing all of the things, you know, spreading things around, you guys. Drop off scent circles when you go through the drive-through to grab your Arby's, your McDonald's or whatever. Give the lady a scent circle. When you're going through the register, hey, I just wanted to tell you to have a great day. Hand her a scent circle and hand her a sample. All of those type of things. You have to get your name out there. Again, you know, in some ways, social media is amazing because it's giving us billions of people at our fingertips. But in other ways, it's kind of shooting ourselves in the foot too, because everybody's losing these authentic relationships. So you have to really think outside of the box, and you have to check all of the boxes when you want your business to stay thriving, and not just focus on one thing. People ask me that all the time. What do you do that works? I do everything. If I can do it, I do it. I do a fundraiser. I do online, home parties, events, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. If I'm talking to one person, it's making it worth it, and I do it all. So do everything. You guys don't think you're never ever going to get in a situation where you're doing too much for your business. That's not going to happen. That doesn't exist. You're never going to get in a situation when you're doing too much. You're only going to get in situations where you wish you would have done a little bit more, where you wish you would have pushed a little bit more for that incentive. You wish you would have done whatever else. You're never going to do too much. So make sure that you're doing all of the things, getting samples out. You know, and when you're doing samples, make sure you're being intentional with your samples, you guys. Make sure that, you know, when you're sending samples, you're writing down who you sent samples to and you're following up. Again, if you don't do that, you're wasting your money and you're wasting your time. So you have to make sure that you're intentional with every aspect of your business all the time. So that's one more, which again, my brain, if I can find it, you know, where's it at? Man, I'm sure you guys have seen it floating around, and it's a little thing that says book a party with me by, and you pick a date, and if not, then I'll share it with others to share, which I'm sure you guys have seen it though. Book a party with me by whatever date and get a whatever warmer for free. Stick that in everything, you guys. Here's another way when I say being intentional with your samples, and literally this is sitting on my floor. This is how crazy my brain is all the time. I bounce back and forth from thing to thing all day. But when I say being intentional with your samples, I sent washer whiff samples out. I printed this. Yay, your sample has arrived. My business runs on referrals. Please post your freebie Friday on your Instagram stories and tag me, or post on Facebook and tag me to receive your first small container of whiffs half off. Love always, Rachel, the Wickless Homestead, and then my Facebook. So I cut this off and I sent this out with every single thing of washer whiffs that I sent out. One, it's getting them, they're having an incentive to share this with their friends. Okay, they're sharing a product that most people haven't tried. What I want to happen ideally is for them to come on and say, oh, what's washer whiffs? Their friends to say, what are washer whiffs? I've never heard of that. What's that? What's Scentsy? People have heard of wax. Not everybody's heard of Scentsy, believe it or not, but a lot of people at least have heard of wax. Where washer whiffs, most people don't know what that is. Very few people know what washer whiffs are. So if I have her share that on her Instagram and her Facebook, then that's going to get me connected to her friends and family. And then of course, I'm going to add them on Facebook, and I'm going to start to build that authentic relationship with them. So again, just being very, very intentional with your sampling, intentional with your parties, intentional with what you're spending your money on when it comes to your business, and make sure that it's worth the investment, and that if you're investing that money into your business, that you're following up with whatever it is. So whether it's, you know, you're making a boosted ad on Facebook, you know, if that's one thing that you're doing and you're investing your money on, it's useless if you're not going through and commenting on every single one of the people that, you know, that reply to every single one of the comments, and going through and inviting all of those people to like your business page. All of these different things. You have to be very intentional, and you don't have to spend, I know it seems like I'm saying to do a million things, but you really don't have to spend a ton of time on your business. Spending, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes here and there, that's very intentional and planned, is so much more productive than spending 8 hours of, well, what am I going to do right now? I'm going to reorganize my samples. You don't need to reorganize your samples usually. Or I'm going to redo my grid wall. I don't need to redo my grid wall. That's a waste. My kid's going to rip it down anyways. It's a waste of time. Why am I doing that? I could do something else with those 20 minutes that's actually going to benefit my business, and not just give my toddler something else to do later this afternoon by tearing it down. So being very, very intentional and using your time very wisely. And like somebody said, follow-up is key. Following up is key. Following up is a 100% key. Following up with orders. Again, following up with samples. Following up with somebody that said that they liked that warmer. Hey, do you like that warmer? And every single person that wants to buy anything from you this time of year, you need to be offering them a party. So I don't care if they're saying they want to buy a bar of wax. You say, well, do you want to get that bar of wax for free? Most people are going to say, oh yeah, how? And then that's when you step in and say, hey, let's do a quick basket party. I'll ship it out to you today. Catalog parties, just don't discount catalog parties either. I ship out catalog parties all the time. And granted, some of them come back as nothing, but this time of year, it's a time of year where people know that they like spruce. They know that they like cranberry. They know that they like clean breeze. They know that they like, you know what I mean? Like the scents aren't that hard. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like it's summer where pina colada cha-cha. I don't know what that smells like, but I know what Very Snowy Spruce smells like. It smells like a pine tree. You know what I mean? Like it's simple. It's easy. They don't have to smell it to really even buy it in the winter and in the fall. So make sure you're also shipping out those catalog parties. They're really inexpensive, and that's a way that you can get 30 parties out a month. And it's not taking a ton of time, it's not taking a ton of energy, and it's not taking a ton of money. And you don't have to have ridiculous amounts of testers. So again, just doing all of the things. And when you're doing your basket parties and your online parties, clear and concise end dates and begin dates are also crucial. If you drop off a basket party, make sure that host knows, hey, I'm going to come back by on Thursday and pick that up. Okay, so that they know. And another really quick small tip is when you're dropping off your orders, if you know where so-and-so works and you have an order for them, say, hey, I'll run it by your work this week when I'm out. Why are you running it by their work? Because they work with people. And you want, and this worked for me last week. I had a girl that she bought a warmer. Hey, I'll run your stuff by work on Thursday. She worked at an elementary school. I ran it by. Same day I got a message, hey, the principal wants to know if you can bring some wax scents by. She wants to smell them. Brought them by the next day. The principal messaged me Friday. Hey, I have a list of stuff that I want. Of course, I said, hey, why don't you keep it there? I know the secretary and the nurse were interested. Collect some orders and I'll give you some free stuff. I'm picking it up next Friday. I got a basket party all because I dropped off an order at somebody's work. So make sure too that you're doing that you're getting yourself out there. It's just being creative and just thinking of all the ways that you can to get yourself out there and in front of new people and meeting new people and just doing all of the things all of the time and being very consistent. You have to be consistent. All of the things are useless if you're going to be hot and cold and on a week and off a week. You have to be consistent. So when I say live within your means, I also mean don't think that you need to cut out 4 hours a day. Live within your means by the time that you have available. If you know that you have 15 minutes, then get up and do 15 minutes. And like I said, I have 5 kids. I'm very busy. I get my kids off on the bus. I got to take other kids to preschool. I have, you know how if anybody has half day school, it's like they're there 27 seconds and you pick them back up. You don't have time to do anything. And then I get home, got to put the baby down. About the time that I get something rolling down here, the bus pulls up, and then we got to go to wrestling and base. So guys, you can't tell me you're too busy, I promise. So a tip that I have for that, if you're too busy, is schedule out your time. And what I mean by that is remind yourself. I have alarms in my phone that tell me check in and post on online parties. I do it at 7:45. I know my kids get on the bus at 7:40. I don't have to leave the house till 8:30 with my toddler. So I know that I have 45 minutes and I can take 5 minutes to sit and post on parties. So check in and post in online parties. At 5:30, post online parties. At 9 o'clock, check your numbers. And every single day, these alarms go off and remind me to take 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 30 seconds to sit down and to work my business in these ways that I need to be doing it. So set the alarms. And again, carve out the time that you know you have available. I have these times in my phone set up when I know I'm more than likely just going to be sitting on my couch doing nothing. And if I don't have something to remind me, then I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to continue watching the news or watching Grey's Anatomy instead of thinking, oh crap, I need to get online and make that post really quick. So make sure that, again, when I say living within your means, I'm not just saying what you're spending on your business, but your time. Carve out the time that you know that you have. Don't try to do too much, as in like, don't say that you're going to work your business 4 hours today if you know you don't have 4 hours to work your business. But if you know you can work 15 minutes in the morning when the bus comes and 15 minutes in the evening when they go to sleep, then you do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening intentionally, and you get it done. Okay? All right. I think my brain's done going in a million directions now.
I mean, I'm sure you're going to have so many questions because I took so many notes. I love the disciplined time slots. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. And sorry if y'all hear yelling. My husband's watching the World Series game. You might hear the F word. Sorry. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't even know what's happening over here. Okay, I have so many notes. Okay, so the spinning wheel. I'll ask my questions first, and then y'all can type y'all's in. Where did you buy that at?
Amazon.
Okay, the great Amazon.
Oh, and then okay, so what else I was gonna tell you guys, and I forgot. Again, my brain. So why I said that these are removable. So I laminated all of these so I can take them on and off. And when I take them all off, I am now compliant to do it online. So I'm compliant to do it publicly online because there's nothing up there. But I have the colors written down. So I tell them, I know what the color is. I'll spin the wheel for you. So when I'm on an online live, I'll say, if anybody wants to book a party, put a date in the comments, and I'll spin the wheel for you, and I'll message you what you want. So then they drop a date in the comments. I spin the wheel. It lands on pink. I message them and said, hey, pink is a free $20 warmer. So now, since it's removable, it is compliant to do that publicly.
Because it's not a giveaway.
Yep, because it doesn't say what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the color. It doesn't say what it is. I just say drop a date in the comments. I'll spin the wheel, and then you get whatever you land on, and I'll message you what it is.
I love
Super
it.
easy.
I'm buying that one. I used to have a big old wooden one that I bought at this garage sale for like $10, and I could never carry it anywhere because we used it for drinking games. We ended up using it for drinking games. Or not.
This isn't to that yet.
That's so lightweight. I love that. Okay, so Amazon, and then the little goodie bag tag for your washer with. Yes, I would love to see that because I don't have that at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I have so many. I was writing down so many. Like, oh yes, we need to do that. And you know what I love is that you said like for your hostesses that instead of just saying like a free warmer or designating what you're giving away, like let's say I would say a free mini warmer. That's not as enticing as your verbiage of say an extra $20 in free product.
Exactly.
So I love that you said that because I would always, like in San Diego, I'd be like, oh, book a party and you get a free warmer. Like I'm not telling them what size because I want to see where the sales are at, but I love the dollar amount because it makes me want to be like, oh, I want $25 extra in product or $20 or whatever it is.
Right. So when you think about it, when you tell them, so when I tell people about parties, I always use the $500 party because that's always my goal, especially since it's free shipping now. So you got to think if they're getting $75 in free stuff and you're giving them an additional 20 or 30 bucks, that's $100.
Yeah.
That's $100 in free stuff that they're going to get,
and
or an extra half
the booking. Like you're going to do that anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
and it's 100% worth
awesome.
investing.
That's awesome.
Well, good. Yay.
Yeah. Who else has questions? Either type it or unmute and come on and ask her while she's on here. What is your favorite app to use for like making things on the phone?
On my phone, I like to use Over. And on my computer, I like to use Canva.
Me too. I'm a Canva junkie. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like Canva's better now. They've made improvements over the last few months with on the phone. So I do use Canva some. I like Canva better when I'm doing like these things. Like this was made on Canva.
Yeah.
Like these things I like to do on Canva because it's easier. But when I'm doing like a graphic, like a really quick graphic for my Facebook or something, or adding words to a picture, I like to use Over just because it's really quick. Where this is more visually appealing to me, but it takes more time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then one other thing. Hang on, I'll show you something else too.
I just want to say thank you so much for all of the information. You rock.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so here's one other thing too. Speaking of Over, when we're talking about building your customer base, is these are referral cards. So I use these two, and they're referral cards. And it says, love and thanks from the Wickless Homestead referral program. This card entitles you to $10 off of your first $50 order. Referred by, and then the box there for the person that gave this to somebody's name, my name and stuff, and then on the back, how do referrals work? And then it says, refer your friends, you get free stuff. Refer a new customer, receive $10 in product credit. Refer a new host, receive 3 wax bars for free. Refer a new team member, receive any warmer of your choice for free. So I stick these in everything.
I love that.
And it gives my current customers an incentive to actually give it out. And it gives my new customers $10 off their first $50 order. So it's an incentive to reach out to me. And that's good. And I mean, it is 20% of my commission, but for me, it's 100% worth it to give away the majority of my commission for me to gain that new customer. Because it's one time they're going to order a 6-pack of wax and I'm going to lose like $5, where it could end up again, hundreds of people down the line if she hosts. So
Oh my gosh.
That's another thing too.
Would
I
you,
have a question.
yeah, would you mind posting a picture of that on our group page, Rachel, if I add
Of
you to
course
our
I can.
page?
Yes, I can. I'll post all this stuff, all
Okay.
my graphics and stuff.
Go ahead, Maddie.
I have a question about your Zooms because I had no idea you were allowed to sell stock on a Zoom. So
Yep.
just how do you go about, I guess, just starting that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Email. So you want to really, really build it up big. So that's the thing is you have to build, you have to build the excitement around these things. So anytime that you're going to do, whether it's an in-home craft party, a Zoom sale, a bingo night, whatever it is your job to build that excitement. So my bases that I always check are my email. I send multiple emails with the link. In the email, you can straight up say, because it's one-on-one, hey, I'm going to have discounted product on hand for you to pick up. It's one-on-one. You're absolutely allowed to say that in an email.
Yeah.
So say that in the email. Tell them exactly what to expect. Post a couple pictures. Get them excited. Tell them I'm going to send you a free gift if one of your friends shows up. Send them a scent circle. Whatever it is, do it through email. When you're on social media, since again you can't publicly share that link, but when you're on social media, you can say, hey, I have something really cool going on for my VIPs. If you want to know what it is, drop an emoji. Send them a message with the link, a private message. Hey, I'm doing a stock sale with all my Christmas things. Name it something really cute. I haven't thought about that yet. Again, I'm just now developing these things. But something where you have the on-hand gift baskets, whatever else, whatever you want to call it, and send it to them in a one-on-one message. Post, again, the same thing in your VIP group without details because you want to stay compliant and without the link. But post, hey, I've got something really good going on, but I have to send it to you in a one-on-one message. And a lot of times when you say you probably what I'll say is, hey, I've got something really fun going on next week. I'm trying to think of how I would word it, but something along those lines, something that's going to entice them. And you could say hint in quotation marks, cheap stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like something along those lines that they're going to be like, oh, I want to know what that is. Or hint teacher's gifts, something like that. That's going to entice them to want to show up. And then you have to consistently post about it, share about it, all of those things to where they actually want to show up. And again, another really great thing is to give away something. Tell them at the end of the Zoom, I'm going to give away a free basket. Come up with a cheap basket. All the stuff I got in this basket are stuff from the flash sale, you guys. I got these things from the flash sale. The rest of the stuff is dollar stuff from Target. So, find something you have laying around and say, I'm going to give away a free basket at the end for everybody that's still here, and do a drawing at the very end so that people stay coming. I'm all for a little bit of bribery, and I bribe my customers all the time, but it works. So bribe them a little bit, email them, text them, all the things. Reach out to them in every single way that you can. You have to treat it as if you would a flash sale. So all of the ways that you would advertise a flash sale, that's how you need to be advertising your personal sales too. And again, making sure that you're staying compliant by not using buzzwords, and you know what I mean. The certain things you're not allowed to do. But do advertise it as heavy as you would a flash sale.
And I don't know if y'all a couple weeks ago, but Tiffany Burns does the bingo parties every month for her customer appreciation.
I love that.
Probably take Rachel's idea and do stock sale only on your bingo nights. But in order to get to your bingo night, you got to buy something from me or host something, or you know what I mean? Like those two hand in hand. It's like my light bulb is going off in my head so big. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep. And it works. And if you do it, and that's another thing too, is doing it consistently. So the mystery, because I do a mystery host bingo night every month too. I do mine every single month. And every single month I do a mystery host bingo night, and it gets me another $500 PRV. I do it every single month. My customers know to expect it. So they know that it's coming. They look forward to it every single month because they know that they can earn free stuff. They invite their friends because their friends want to earn free stuff. So you have to do it consistently too. If you're doing it often, it's the same thing as when you're starting these type of trainings for your team. You have to do it consistently. Even if at the beginning there's only 2 or 3 people there, it's worth it because then the next time there's going to be 5 or 6. Then the next time there's going to be 8 or 10.
Do you do that on Zoom also, or is that at home?
No, my mystery host bingo I do on Facebook in an event. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How do you not get overwhelmed with all of this new information?
I know. I'm sorry. I just exploded on you guys.
No, this is Dee Dee's very first Zoom. So I enticed a new first timer prize. I'm gonna start doing every call because we have like 6 new first timers on here.
Yay!
And so they're gonna see how awesome these calls are. But I could see, like, I am so excited, and I'm ready to do all of the things. So what are the first 3 things that you would tell a consultant, like if they're either ready to jump back in their business and do relaunch, or maybe they're a fairly new consultant? What are 3 things you would tell them to do right away to implement and really get moving and shaking in their business?
I would say make it a goal to book some parties. So first off, we're at a really, really great time of year. So right now, book your own party. So do a craft party, a hot cocoa night, whatever it may be, book your own party, okay? First and foremost, that's what you should be doing if you're planning a relaunch or anything along those lines. Book your own party first. Plan it, hype it up, get everybody excited, and then find some other hosts. Reach out to everybody you know. Call in a favor for the first one if you have to. Call your sister, call your aunt, somebody that's going to do it just because they love you and they're obligated because they're blood related to you. Something along those lines. Call in a favor for that first party, but make it a goal to get your first party out. And then third, this time of year, I really would recommend trying to do some sort of gift baskets, because I really think that that's going to be something that's really going to be useful for me in the next couple of months. So I would try that. I would try that.
And that's actually our call next Tuesday night. I didn't have a guest speaker, so I'm going to take them live into my room of all the craft things that I've been doing.
Yay!
And teach them how to make a bow. And so next week is exactly what you're saying.
So perfect. So yes, do that. Yes, do that. Do that. Host though. That's always a priority. Hosts are always a priority.
How do you do a mystery host bingo? She's asking.
I have a training on that I will also share in the group.
Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh, y'all, you are just amazing.
Thank you.
I feel like we have 8 minutes. We're trying to cram it all in so quickly. Like, what else do y'all want to ask her?
She is amazing. She's got awesome tips.
Yes. Well, she's very successful. So that is why. She absolutely has zero excuses. And I tell you, she practices what she preaches. If she is telling you to try something, she has done it or does it currently.
Yes, absolutely. I would never, ever tell, and that's what I try to tell my team all the time. I would never tell you to do something I'm not doing. Never. Ever. If it doesn't work for me, and I mean, it's taken, and I've only been at this 4 years, so I haven't been at this forever like a lot of people have. I'm still a baby, really. And, there's a lot of ideas that in the last 4 years I've had to throw away because they've not worked. But the things that I just told you, all those have worked for me. I haven't done the gift baskets yet, but I have a good feeling. Well, I posted about them today. I posted a couple things today, and I've already sold like 6 bundles. So far, so good. It's working, and Christmas isn't even on most people's radar yet. So
it's not. Dee Dee, you're asking how do you get on the other calls? The calls are on our group and team page under events. It's the same every Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's a Zoom call, and I post it on the day of as well. And they're always recorded, link posted the next day on our YouTube channel, so you can always watch the recording if you miss it live. Anybody else have last minute questions for Rachel before she has to wrap up? And Rachel, will you please send your mailing address?
Of course.
Wait,
did you get mail from me, by the way?
Page. What?
Heather, did you get mail from me?
I have not checked my mail. Do I need to?
It should have been like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I don't check my mail, and I check it like every 30 days. So
Are you serious?
It's at the end of my street, and I don't walk.
Oh my God, Heather, you need help. That's not okay.
Don't check my mail.
I never check my mail. It's so bad. So you were the second person that asked me, did you get my mail? A.D. Mitchell just messaged me and said, did you get my mail from me? So I'm going to go to my mailbox right now after this call.
Yes.
I feel terrible. Oh, you were adopted by Patricia. Okay, I will, I'm going to add you, Dee Dee. Send me a message on Facebook so I can add you into the group. It's totally fine. I don't take too many more adoptees, but I'll take you because you're on here. So, yeah, it's too hard.
I have one more question.
Okay, go ahead, Michelle.
Your best tips for getting bookings off of basket parties?
Really? Okay, so there's one thing that I did do that I haven't done in a while. Actually, actually what I think is a good idea, and I haven't done this one, so, but I think it would work. I think this would work. So I don't know if anybody had seen, but Nick and Chloe Cox had posted where they were doing baggies in their basket parties. So what they were doing is they were taking a bag, and literally everything that happens in my brain is just all of my friends, what I see them do, and then I just do the same thing and make it my own thing, including everything Heather does. So like for instance, hang on, I'm looking in my bag of tricks. Let me see. So you could do like a bag. I should have a bag. Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Okay, I don't know where there's a bag, but a bag. So you get a bag that you can't see in, and then on the bag you write on it, first person to spend $60 gets to open the bag, and it's a bag full of samples, a free bar, something like that. They can't see what's in it, and they open it up. What would be really cool is to put on there the first person that texts me that they want this party next gets to open this bag. So like last week, I did a basket party. And again, I created an event, like I said. So I create an event for all of my basket parties. I create an event, and the host invites her friends there. So then I get to talk to them one-on-one, and I get to ask them to book parties and post about parties and all those types of things. I had somebody who, as soon as I posted, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Caitlin earned however much she earned with her host rewards. I posted what she earned with her host rewards. She earned with her host rewards. Somebody immediately messaged, Rachel, I'm up next. So I told Caitlin, who had my basket last week, hey, just give it to Ashley on Friday. She gave it to her, and now Ashley's doing a party. So using that event helps, because then you're going to be able to post about booking parties. You're going to be able to keep them up to date with the host rewards. And again, you're going to be able to add them on Facebook. But I think I'm going to try that next time, is that little idea that we just said, to do a bag that they can't see in. First person that texts me that they want this basket next week gets to open this bag. And it's a surprise. So that's what I'm gonna do that, actually. I like that idea. I'm actually gonna add that to it.
That's a neat idea. Yeah, that's a good one. That. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a great idea.
What basket parties, what do you put in them? So I do a couple of different things. So I have 4 baskets right now. One of my, and I can also post pictures of my baskets for you guys. But I have 4 baskets right now. None of them are home. Thank God. We don't want them home. One of my baskets is my big basket, and I call it my office party. And it's a big crate. And I have a full-size buddy. I have a container that has every single tester in it, catalogs, a bar, order forms, all of my advertising materials I need, warmer of the month, all that stuff. And instead of a warmer, it has a wall diffuser. So it has the wall diffuser, it has pods, it has almost everything in it. That's my office party. So that's at the school, the elementary school right now. That's my biggest party I have. And then in my smaller, I have 2 medium parties, and those have the transition testers, a buddy clip, and then again another wall fan and a bar. It's in a basket about this big. I have 2 of those. And then I have a 4th, which is just the pet bag that we got at reunion, the orange pet bag. All it has in it is testers. And then it has order forms and catalogs and all my advertising things in the back pocket. And that's it. So I literally range from crazy huge for office parties to throw over your shoulder bag for simple parties.
All right, we have 2 minutes. How do you book fundraisers if you don't have any children?
If you don't have any children, do the thing I just told you. Go in there and put baseball, look at posts, and find out people who do have them. All the fundraisers that I've never ever had a fundraiser booked through actually my kids, ever. It's always been people I know that have kids.
Me either. Or somebody that is affiliated at the school, like choir or band, like my friend. Like that's how I've gotten. And Maudie, same thing. She's the same one. She just finished a fundraiser at $12,000. Scent Circles.
What?
Full catalog.
No, that was a full catalog.
Full catalog at 12 grand. Like
$12,000?
Yeah.
Holy freaking cow.
Yeah, 12 grand. She just, yeah.
It's not even in yet. I'm waiting for Sensi to take the
I
test.
know, because I figured you'd be passing Meghan Michael on the #1 PRV.
I know. It's not in quite yet. It will be. Hopefully, if they take the taxes off soon.
Okay, good. All right, guys, we are just going to hop on another training call for another hour or so, and then Maudie, I'll call you. But Rachel, thank you so much. I look forward. Thank you for even continuing and posting all your goodies on our group page. I added you. The name is still like Heather Gore. I've been waiting to change that, but it's an error on Facebook. It won't let me change my name. So
okay,
you'll see. It's called
Thank you, Rachel.
That's what we're trying to call it.
Thank you, Rachel.
And please send me your address, and I'll go check my mail right now and get your little bit you sent me. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you guys
Thank you so much.
We'll see you next Tuesday night when we talk holiday gift wrapping and gift sets that you can market privately in private messages to your customers. And I'll be teaching you how to do easy, fast, quick, inexpensive bows and gift wrapping that will hopefully set you apart from everybody else and really make those customers want to come to you. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Hey, Heather, I want to answer one person's question.
Sure.
About that fundraiser. If you post on Facebook something like, if I can give $500 to any charity, who would you pick and why? That's a good way to, as they start saying who, that's a good way for you guys to get fundraisers also.
That's awesome. Thank you, Monty. That's really good. It's so true because they'll start filling in the blanks for you. And
right.
Be on our group page for the first timer who won the giveaway prize. I'll be sending something in the mail to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Rachel.
Bye.